we would now like to invite on stage two individuals whose story is both inspiring and also very heartwarming. Their unconditional bond is really commendable in spite of the numerous challenges that they have faced every step of the way over the years.
And you can hear their story in their own words. I'd like to call upon Mr. Ashwin Karthik and Bharath Sharma to come on stage. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Ashwin has suffered from cerebral palsy since birth, a lifelong condition which causes disability.
My eyes can't see, but I dream.
But nothing stopped Ashwin from living his dreams and rewriting his own destiny. Standing beside him on this journey was his friend Bharath, who helped him fulfill his dream of becoming an engineer. A friendship that transcends the boundaries of physical disability. A story that turned into an inspiring and life-changing relationship for both of them. We salute the courage and the unconditional bond of friendship between these two amazing Indians.
I hope I'm audible to every one of you. First of all, I want to thank the Times Group who gave me an opportunity to share our journey. I was always brought up with an attitude where I was taught that courage is not the absence of fear, but the conquest of it. When a neurologist told my parents that I was nothing but a vegetable, they were scared to accept this reality. They questioned themselves whether I would be able to lead a dignified life. But it was only when they accepted the truth they were able to build the confidence in themselves and in turn in me to face the world. This is the reason why I am amidst such an elite set of people tonight. Being a single parent, my mother had a Herculean task to play the dual role of being the sole breadwinner for the family and a dedicated mother to a child like me after the demise of my father. After the demise of my father, there was a point when I felt I would be nothing than a burden to my family. But that was the time I really considered even ending my life, but I was not in a position to do that on my own also. I was not capable of doing that also. That was a time when I decided I had to do something which would make my family proud of me. I decided to become an engineer. When I decided that and joined the first semester and wrote the exams on my own, I couldn't complete any of the papers. I couldn't even write 50% of the questions. That was a time when I needed a scribe, a partner who I could trust of writing what I told him to, who I could believe in. That was a time when I found Bharath, who offered to be my scribe. I relate to him as the Karna of my life. Karna had to fight his own brothers to stand by his best friend Duryodhana, though he knew that it would only bring him defeat and humiliation. But he did not give up on his best friend Duryodhana. That was the same thing Bharat did for me. He sacrificed his own education for 4 years and to be only my scribe. Today, after becoming the first quadriplegic engineer of this country, finding a job was a different challenge altogether. Companies doubted my potential to deliver on the expectations they had from me, but I never gave up. Today, after being employed with emphasis for 7 years and with ANZ for nearly 1 year, I have not only been able to earn my livelihood, but also I have been able to earn the respect of my peers. Today, I am the recipient of various prestigious awards, including the National Award from the President of India for being the best employee. I believe that I have been able to come thus far because of the belief I had in me and the very strong support system I was provided by my mother, my elder brother Naveen, and my best friend Bharat. I believe with dedication, discipline, and determination, nothing is beyond one's potential. Today, I would like to take this opportunity on this prestigious platform to introduce the 3 pillars of my life, who are my mother, my brother Naveen, and my best friend Bharat, who has been and will be forever with me, standing by me forever. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwin, for such an inspirational speech. I never thought you would compare me to Karna, such a mythological character. I always thought we are Jay and Viru, but he compared me to Karna altogether. Thank you so much. Ashwin, the day starts with him and ends with me for me. To make him smile, that words make my day. When I was young, I used to go to Ashwin's place and see how Ashwin's mom used to struggle, like to make Ashwin physiotherapy, give physiotherapy as well as do his homework. I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what to do. Fortunately, I couldn't join engineering after my 12th, but Ashwin did. I thought, since I couldn't join, I thought it's a blessing in disguise. I told auntie that I will take Ashwin to college. But she said, but you need to drop and come back. After hearing so many stories of Ashwin's childhood, how Ashwin's mother, his brother, and his father have sacrificed their lives for Ashwin, even I wanted to do something. When I took Ashwin to the college for the first day, auntie has told me to come back, but my inner sense didn't allow me to do it. I stood there and for the whole day. As when it comes to studies, Ashwin is very stubborn about it. He says, I want the notes in the evening, whatever happens, I want to finish the studies. In the beginning, people were very difficult to give the notes to copy for the copying things. What I did is I need to stand outside the class and make notes for him. And the journey started for the next 4 years. Then when it comes to scribe, Ashwin has told that he was left with no choice to select me as a scribe, because as the rules demands that to write an exam, you should be less educated than the person who is writing on it. So since I was in a 12th and he was doing engineering, he was left with no choice to select me as a scribe. So I was so happy to be a scribe, but that was not the one thing. When it comes to Ashwin, he is very strict on it. He said, you need to change your handwriting, then only you can become my scribe. I started my cursive writing at the age of 18, and I somehow convinced Ashwin, and he said, you can be my scribe. And the most difficult part was to sit for 3 hours. I never did so in my life. To sit 3 hours for examinations, that's how we did. People used to question about Ashwin's physical ability. People used to question, how can Ashwin become an engineer? He can't move his leg, he can't do anything. He's a quadriplegic. But I used to tell everyone that I am Ashwin's four limbs. Whatever Ashwin wants to do, I will do. If Ashwin wants to go for a lab, I will take him. Ashwin wants to go for a college function, I will take him. Ashwin wants to go for a cricket match, I will take him. Ashwin, do what you are good at. That's how it started. People do ask me that, why did you sacrifice 4 years of life just for a friend? But I tell that 4 years were the lessons of my life. I learned what is courage. I learned what is meant by determination. I always believe that life is the self-reflection of ourselves. If you do good, the good things will happen to me. After Ashwin completing engineering, he forced me to do my engineering. Today, I am a software engineer working for HP. Ashwin always says that I am his backbone, but only few people know that Ashwin is my backbone and his family are my backbone. Today, what I am standing in front of you, it's all because of Ashwin. My favorite quote is, once Dalai Lama said, to be really selfish, help someone. The joy you get is unparalleled. The joy I experienced with Ashwin is out of this world. Today, I take this opportunity in front of the whole nation. Please render a small hand and be a shoulder to cry. The joy you get is out of this world. Thank you so much. When it comes to Ashwin, how can you end a speech without a poem? He's a really very good poet. He has written something for you guys on this evening. So I asked him to read the poem, Amaze, for you guys.
We caught the bull by its horns, walked triumphant on the path of thorns, taking all the pain in our stride, holding our head high in pride. We lost all but our hope, the only reason we did cope. In our will we have a harness, a beacon to kill all darkness. We conquered our fear, piercing every challenge like a spear. Now at our victory with the world thus gaze, we are Indians truly born to amaze. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ashwin and Bharat. And yes, you're right, Ashwin. If you have the willpower and if you have a friend like Bharat, nothing is impossible in this country. Can we please hear the applause for both these remarkable gentlemen?
Truly, such selfless friendship is really rare and it is worth emulating. There's a lesson in it for all of us. Thank you so much once again.